Hello students, welcome to Ekta's Science Education class. Today we will learn about lesson number 12, Electricity and Circuits. This is the part 3. Those who have missed the part 1 and part 2 videos, they can go to the description box of this video and check their part 1 and part 2 links are given. Those who have missed, they can click to links and go and watch the video back to back. Okay, so today's topic is conductors, but before we proceed to the topic, just do not forget to share, like and subscribe the channel. So let's start with the conductors. Now, do all the materials allow electric current to flow through them? Okay, can you guess? All materials allow electric current to flow through them? The answer is obviously no. All materials do not allow electric current to flow through them. If it is like that, though everybody will get the electric shocks. So every material is not allowing the electric current to flow through them. Only some shows this property. The answer is obviously no. Again, all materials do not allow electric current to flow through them, just as all materials do not allow light to pass through them. Like all materials are not allowing the current, like the light also. The same way, the all materials are also not giving the electric current. So this is the definition is here. Materials that allow electric current to flow through them are called as conductors of the electricity. They carry the electric current, that's why they are conductors. In another words, they are also called as the electric conductors. Example, copper, then aluminium, silver. Okay, now many of you have seen the wires and they are made up mainly of the copper. Now copper is used for making wires. It is very easily available metal, so copper is used. But in the large power distribution cables, aluminium is used because it is a lighter metal than the copper. This is a lighter metal than the copper. While as silver is the best conductor of electricity. Silver is the best conductor of electricity. However, it is very expensive and cannot be used in the wires. So it is used in ornaments. Okay. After that, the other examples of the good conductors of electricity are salt solution, this graphite. Now this graphite is a form of the carbon used in the lead pencils. This graphite is a form of a carbon used in the lead pencils. These are all the good conductors of electricity. They carry the electricity through them. Okay, so these are the good conductors of electricity. Now insulators. Insulators are the material that do not allow electric current to flow through them are called as insulators. Insulators do not conduct electricity. In some cases we need electric current to be conducted, while in others we require insulation. Some common applications of the conductors and insulators are given below. Like wires for carrying electric current have a central inner part made of the metal, usually copper, while the outer cover is made of the plastic, that is plastic is the insulator. The handle of the screwdriver cum tester is made of the hard plastic. So there is a use of insulator. Then electrical switches are made of the plastic to provide insulation to our body while current flows inside the circuits. In the heaters, the coils are made of the metal so that they flow the bright heat when they are light up. Okay, so these are some uses of the insulator as well as the conductor. So somewhere we need the conductor to conduct the electricity, while for the protection we use the insulators also. Now which are the common examples of these insulators include the wood. Wood is a good insulator. It does not allow the current to pass. Then plastic use, you have seen that there are some outer covering made up of the plastic only, like tester, like a screwdriver, etc. Then after this plastic or wood, next our examples are glass, rubber. Okay, here the wires, mainly you can see the wires are covered with the rubber material. Glass, then cotton, dry air, pure water, then wool are the insulators. These are the insulators. Now insulators, again I will The materials that do not allow the electric current to flow through them are called as insulators. In other words, they do not conduct electricity and are also called the electrical insulators. Examples we already learned. For example, pure water, wool, cotton, glass, rubber. Rubber gloves are also used to protect ourselves from the getting electric shocks. Then plastic and wood. These are the insulators examples. Now, how to be safe from the electrical devices? How to be safe while having the electrical safety? We should have the electrical safety. We cannot imagine our lives without electricity. This is a true sentence, okay? But electricity is a boon for us. However, if not handled carefully, it can prove to be extremely dangerous. Yeah, it will be proving as a dangerous, life taking. While using electrical devices, one must follow some rules, okay, like never put your fingers or any other objects inside the electrical sockets. Children have habit to play with anything, especially toddlers, okay. So we should protect them because they don't know what are the things are, so we have to protect toddlers. But those kids, those who know the things, they should never put fingers on the other object inside electrical sockets. So do not do this, do not, never do this, okay students. Never touch switches with wet hands or wet feet, okay. Never touch the switches with the wet hands or wet feet. Dry yourself and then use the electrical switches. Then do not go near the power distribution cables when there are the lot many power distribution cables are there. It is already has sign of some dangerous, which are red in color. There are some signals given there, but still people, they go there and see what are the different things. But do not go near the power cable, it may take your life. Do not pull a plug out using the cord. Hold the plug tightly and then remove it from the socket. Do not pull a plug out using the cord. Hold the plug tightly and then remove it from the socket. Keep electrical devices away from the water always. Water is a good conductor of electricity. So do not use the water where the devices are there. What will happen? The water will carry the current and you will get the shock. Okay. So do not keep the electrical devices, okay, near the water. Keep them away from the water. For using any electrical device, ask any old elder person to connect it for you, especially for the kids, okay. So here we are done with the lesson. Those who have not understood the topic, just comment me on the comment box. And again, I'm telling you, description box is having part 1 and part 2 links. Just go through them one by one again and see the total chapter, cover it. The basic UR will get covered. So stay tuned here students. Thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. Just to like, comment and share. Thank you so much. Have a good day.